In today's video, let's have a quick look at how DENT's been performing in the past couple of weeks. So this is the recent chart from current price from CoinStats. So the trending for 24 hours has been constantly around 00375. And if you look at the weekly chart, it's been pretty good as well. It's trying to correct from its previous high, which hit around 004. So the monthly chart has been steady as well. It's been looking interesting. And if you look at the markets for DENT, today Binance has been with the most volume with 1.1 million trades. Then you have followed by DENT ETH pair on Binance, and then KuCoin and LA token as well. So there's some trades happening on Uniswap, which is a decentralized exchange as well. So that's pretty interesting to watch. Yeah, there's another Uniswap pool as well, but there's not much trade. So let's have a quick look at the historical data for DENT in the past one month, starting from 1st of Jan. So it's been constantly around a million volume. So if you look at its today's volume is around 2 million, and then on 30th of January it went up. That was a huge lift up there, which went up all the way to 13 million volume. So I would probably watch the trades happening with DENT. The reason I am being cautious is in the past 3 years DENT has been smashed really hard. So if you have been watching the price closely, DENT has been still in the bear market, I would say. So it's a lot of correction happening as we speak. So a lot of new interest is coming for DENT right now. So that's why we are seeing some surge in volume in the recent month. So you can see there was a huge spike on 24th of January, and then we have a spike on 17th of January. Yeah, and yeah, there was another one on 9th of January, which tried to hit 004 price range. And then we had, yeah, it's pretty much from the start of the new year there's been a renewed interest for DENT, because there's lots of updates coming up in the next 3 to 6 months down the line. So I would keep an eye on the price range and be a bit cautious and have your stop loss set up appropriately, and have a cautious eye on here. But generally the sentiment looks pretty good for DENT in the coming months, as they have lots of new updates coming in the due, particularly the DENT Gigastore, and you have the DENT 4.0 new app version coming out as well. So that's something which I want to highlight. And if you look at the overview of the chart as well, in the past 1 month it's been looking pretty good. And if you look at the charts, yeah, it's pretty promising chart, I would say, in the coming months. So yeah, let's have a look at. So it's still below the ICO price. That's something I want to highlight. So a lot of people are showing interest to buy and accumulate. The reason is it's below the ICO price, and which makes it interesting for new people to buy. That's another. You can see the DENT return on investment is below 39% than its ICO price. So that's another thing to watch out. So yeah, the lowest was last year in March 2020, which was down by 4 zeros, and since then it has raised by 440%. So that's a pretty good stats. And keep an eye on the 52-week low as well, and the 52-week high. That's another range I would like to keep an eye on. Yeah, 90-day volume is also pretty good. It's hit almost 0.06, which is, compared to this low, it's 3x 300% increase. So there's, keep an eye on that 30-day moving average as well. So on a 30-day base also, I think 0.002 is probably the good range to watch out. So once it goes below 0.02, you might start seeing some downward trend. So that's something to keep an eye on, and set your profit and loss stop loss accordingly. Yeah, it's pretty good. So on an algorithmic scale as well, the chart looks pretty good, the monthly chart. Yeah, so let's keep an eye on the DENT pair, particularly on Binance. So there are other markets that's been doing pretty good on today. So LA token, there's a good volume on LA token as well. And let's have a look at how it's doing on Upbit. Yeah, couldn't see Upbit volume on Upbit. Yeah, that's picking up momentum as well. The DENT BTC pair on Upbit is around 23k. So where Bitcoin is another exchange where it's surging up as well. And then we have WOKEX Korea, and then you have LA token is pretty surging up sometimes. So that's another exchange I would watch as well. Cool. Thanks for watching, and I would probably be watching DENT for the next 3 to 6 months down the line, because it looks promising. And if you compare against with the BTC chart as well, that's been flat because it's always been on one sat level. And then against Ethereum, it's nicely keeping up with Ethereum. Yep, that's what I would want to highlight on today's video. Volume is steady in the past 1 week, so let's keep an eye on the volume. So as more volume comes in, there will be renewed interest in the next couple of months. Yep, thanks for watching, and have a good day.